Listeners, the Obsessive Wolf Gamer, the O.C.G. I'm here playing Medieval. PS1 trying to get the Platinum Trophy, having to repeat some levels because I had a game freeze, lost my progress. I can kill two birds with one stone with this.
So even the shadows of death.
Fuck. Thank God for rewinding. Let me check trophies. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I'm trying to remember where the fuck the Earth Rune is. Oh, there it is. I filled up. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Hey, 3 viewers, yeah.
To enter my...
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you like what you see, you should like, comment, and subscribe because it costs you nothing. It makes my day, and I will find you if you don't. Fucking flame. Damn it. I hate how long you burn, man. Come on, just one more time. Bitch. You don't fuck with Dan the man. Just one more of these fuckers. God. The platforming in this game can be so fucking finicky. I love this game, but parts of it have aged poorly. Thankfully, the remake actually fixed pretty much all these problems. Fuck! And it's also just the way the camera turns, man. It turning mid-jump is fucked. Great, we'll just walk. Who wants to run in a platformer anyway? You froze on me earlier.
What?
Daniel, there you are. I was so worried about you.
I know you have the heart of a hero, Daniel. Now we must show the others. Would you like to take my magic lightning bolts? I don't have many, but they're very powerful.
Yeah, they run out of them forever. They're a one-time use item.
Off you pop then, and keep your chin up. Oops, sorry, Daniel. Now take care. The good people of Galamere are depending on you.
Like, seriously, you only have the lightning. Like, that is the only time you will ever have lightning. So fucking save it. Thankfully, in the remake, once again, they fixed that and made it, you could refill it. Thank you, Lost. I appreciate you. Thankfully, I have the magic sword. It makes this a lot easier. I think I have the dragon gem, so not a problem. Did that fucker ever go away? God, what a douche. Okay, hold on, maybe. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so no, he just automatically pops out once I start stepping on the switches. Terrific. So is he just gonna endlessly fucking chase me? Oh my god. God, that's so mean. Hey, you wanna go get the extra stuff in the level? Fuck you! Did he stop? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, let's try a different solution. Alright, now I can go get the chalice.
Oh, Danielle. I've got something.
Alright, another another life bottle. Sweet! More health is always a good thing. Now it's time to make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Gallamere Castle, or it's called the Haunted Ruins, but it's fucking Gallamere Castle. Oh, they're having a great time. That's right. You have to lead the animals to the chicken feed. Trying to feed you, cluckers. Those mother cluckers. Bro, get your fucking ass over there, eat the feed. I swear, I'm gonna beat you. I like the music here. Very soft and gentle. And it comes across as sadder. More forlorn. And plus I'm a sucker for violin, so... I swear to God, I saw more of these. Ah, shit. Fuck. Okay, hold on. How do I prevent that from... Okay, hold on. Wait. Well, congrats. At the first sign of trouble, the shadow demons will sacrifice the captives to the flames. Move quickly, slay the demons on guard, and release the farmers. Okay, so it's... Okay. Gotcha. For glory! Oh. Okay, I get it now. I've got to beat them to the switch. Okay. You want some of this? Believe me when I say that I'm working on that. Free us! Okay? It's only thanks to me that your balls are not roasting over an open fire, so chill. Oh God, I wanted to know if you could trigger it yourself. Oh, you can. Oh God, Dan, you're supposed to be a hero. What the fuck? Ah, damn it. Ah. God, some of the fine-tuning jumps in this is so fucking finicky, man. There's gotta be a way. It's just a very soft. There's gotta be a way to put out the fire. Yeah, okay. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Ah, this camera. I love this game, but parts of this game have aged like shit. Namely the fucking camera. Well, I'm trying to fucking... Well, more health is always good. I actually really love that musical motif. And then just a single chord of the violin comes through. It's great.
Sir Daniel Fortescue, it's been a long time. Welcome back.
You serve your country, and there's the things you get.
The jewel in Gilmia's crown.
It's also noteworthy because normally these golems are dickheads, but even now they're being... Even this is so bad, even they're kind of like... normally these golems are dickheads, and they're mean, but even they're like, man, this is sad that everything's all fucked up. And it really hits you because, you know, normally they're assholes. God, you even know. They're constantly poking fun at Dan, making jokes at his expense. You know, so the fact that this is so fucked up, even they don't want to joke about it. Like, wow, okay, things have gotten pretty bad. Oh, hey, bunch more health. Oh, yeah. Nom 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 nom, green juice. Give me a fucking straw, I want to be. Well, at least now I'm almost healed, so. If I'm not mistaken, if I wear the dragon armor, can I just walk through this? Yes, I can. I'm a fucking dragon, bro! You know, this honestly looks more like a lizard man than dragon, but, you know, you'll take what you can get. Peregrine Took!
Sir Fortescue, noblest of my courtiers, bravest of my captains. Oh, we should meet at such a dark hour, with the fate of this realm lying once again in your hands. Good God, Fortescue, what's happened to your jaw?
This is...
Bad luck, old man.
I love the sadness in his face when he says that.
Zerlok's army
Or
of
voice.
shadow demons hide beneath us within this very mountain. They prepare as we speak to invade fair Garomir. If we are to thwart his plans, we must bring down the castle on top of them. We must unleash the lava behind the floodgates. I can take you to the gate's control lever, but you alone can pull it. Of course, it's a highly dangerous mission, even for a dead man. I dare say that when that fiend sees what you've done, he'll make sure you spend eternity in the most unspeakable torment. But then, I know these things mean nothing to a man of your iron will. Eh, Fortescue? Splendid. Good luck, old friend.
The lava has been released again. The castle is collapsing. What have long to defeat this roller
If I'm not mistaken, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, you that pushed them into flames, one way or another. Yeah, I'm a dragon, bitch. Oh shit. Went off camera there. Where's the fucking chalice though? I don't know where it is! Oh, there it is. Holy fuck. What? Hold on, let me... Better way to close the oil wells. Where are the fucking oil wells? Oh, for the love of God. Oh, that. Fuck. Run. Run. Holy balls, it's gonna be a fucking tight one. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Fuck, okay. Well, good thing we have rewind. Fuck. Oh, I'd already gotten the chalice. Son of... Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Oh boy. Son of a fucking... Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot about that. You're supposed to jump off of it yourself. Okay, let me get the fucking... It's like, I'm getting the fuck out of this bitch!
Well, hello, stranger. I've got a little present for you. Why don't you shut your eye and hold out your hands?
Yeah, kind of lame, but oh well. It's all in the way. Getting the platinum and getting the ultimate upgrade, so... The ghost ship. Of how they're literally saying that catapult launched him fucking far. Well, what do Gandalf and Daniel Fortescue have in common? They both got their ass saved by fucking eagles. A ghost ship.
Captain, I thought you ought to know we have a stowaway on board. I've told the men to scour the decks for him.
Good! I want that scurvy dog dangling from yon yard arm by his bowels!
Is that really necessary? Couldn't we just give him a good tongue lashing and drop him off at the next port?
Look! There's not a man jack on this ship who wouldn't keel-haul his own grandmother for the silver in her hair! There'll be no tongue lashing! Bring the landlubber to me and I'll tear him a new orifice!
I love it because he's just like, can we talk this through? Har! Arg! Ah, fuck. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you like what you see, you should like, comment, subscribe. Because it costs you nothing. And it makes my day. And if you don't, I'm going to find your house. I'm going to come into your house, right? And I'm just going to move stuff slightly. It's going to be missing, but you're going to look around and say, fuck, something's wrong. I'm just going to sit there and eat you. That's what's going to happen if you don't subscribe. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. Oh, that's great, man. It's honestly kind of fucked up how often you have to go without power. I would hate it, man. Yeah, I honestly, it would really piss me off. I don't even feel bad for you. Yeah. There you go, man. Ah, shit. Way to find the silver lining, dude. Hell, I didn't even know you could do fucking Game Boy on Vita. I hadn't thought about that. That would have to be somebody to look into. Ah, shit. Yeah. Well, it makes sense. I mean, GBA is like 16-bit. GBA is like 16-bit, and Vita is almost as powerful as PS3, so it's like several console generations ahead. So you'd hope it runs smoothly. Yeah, it makes sense. Just in case. I wouldn't want to take any chances either, dude. Probably gonna wind up streaming fucking, Medieval 2 after this. Either probably captured on my Vita or captured on my PS3. Either way. I really want to play Medieval 2, and they haven't brought it to the service yet, so I keep hoping they will. It's the only Medieval game you can't play on modern systems. PS1 version, the PSP remake, the PS4 remake, you can all play that on one system, so... There's gotta be a way to get back up. Probably has to do here. Just probably missing it. Wait a minute, yeah. Oh, okay, how the fuck was I supposed to see that? That blended in, man. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's great, man. That's 3 free months Game Pass then, dude. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. I 1000% agree. What better time to check out on games you haven't played? Oh my god, just die. Fuck. This boss fight is so fucking annoying. Especially with these fuckers yeah. You have to... You're trying to... Yeah. Thankfully the PS1... not the PS1, sorry. The remake fixed it. It made it better, but still. You're trying to fucking shoot the bombs to hit him while you're also trying to avoid these fucking skeletons. It's annoying. Oh my god. Ah. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Let me go back and rewind. I lost so much health dealing with this fucking shit. And it seems like it should be simpler than it is, but it's not. Like, oh, it seems like, oh, he's not walking that fast. But it's harder than it looks. Oh, hey, thank you. 5 people are watching me. I appreciate it. And if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Because it costs you nothing. It makes my day. And you want to make my day. You want to. You want to. Okay? Because you're not with me, you're against me. Oh. God, I hate this fucking fight so much. Come on. Just one more time. One more. Got this fucker. Smile, you son of a bitch! Okay, now I gotta really quickly go across and get the chalice. And I'm good to go. All the way up! Nothing can stop me! I think it's somewhere around here. There's another life thing. I can hear it. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's over here. Like I said, if you ever get a chance to play the remake, I highly recommend all the issues right up. Here we go. The controls are more precise and less finicky. The platforming has been fine-tuned. The parts that have been shitty have been toned down. The camera's better. Like, the remake was really good. And on, yeah. On, PS5, it runs at a 60 FPS. When they made the game on PS4, the remake, it had an uncapped frame rate. So the benefit of that is now it runs at a lock 60 on PS5, so... the PSP version is also really great. It's not, it's a remake, but it's more of a reimagining. The PSP version takes the levels and completely redesigns them and changes up the story, whereas the, PS4 version is a faithful remake. Yeah, I wonder if they'll be able to fix that. They said it's 4K 30. So I kind of feel like if they can get it to 4K 30, then we could get like a 1080p, 1440p, and get it 60.
You are back here for the skill. I think this is because of my shield, yeah? But I have something else I can give to you. Something you may find very interesting.
Well, I think partially it's just because it's going to be a very demanding game. Remember, this is still using the fucking Crysis engine, Crytek, or, you know, CryEngine, in an open world, and that this game is actually going to have a massive city. Okay? So I have to imagine that having an enormous city on CryEngine has got to be very, very demanding. Yeah. I mean, obviously I want 60 FPS. I prefer 60. 60 should be the standard. But I'm still excited for the game. I really enjoyed the first Kingdom Come. So I'm really looking forward to the sequel. And, you know, so I want to play it enough that 30 is not going to make me not play it. And like I said, hopefully they can get it running at 4K 30, then it should be able to run at 1440p 60, so maybe down the line we'll get a 60 FPS mode. Medieval 2 is also really great because Medieval 2 jumps ahead 500 years to Victorian London, and so it's a huge tonal shift. You know, it's still keeping the British theme, but going from the Dark Ages to Victorian. Jack the Ripper is the bad guy, although he's like possessed by like a demon, so it's like supernatural Jack the Ripper. And there's way less levels, but they're much bigger. They're like something you would see in a traditional collectathon with all kinds of hidden nooks and crannies. So I think there's only like 10 levels in the second game, but they're much bigger than in this one. Damn it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Like, the second game is not just more of the first. They went for a different time period, much larger levels, more exploration. I really like the second one. And I have hopes that they will bring it to the modern systems, because literally they brought the PSP version of Medieval and the PS1 version of Medieval, so literally the entire series is now playable on PS4 and 5, except for Medieval 2. It's like, you've already brought all the other ones, okay? And this is not some third-party studio. This is not some third-party game. This is literally... Medieval was created by Sony in Cambridge. Sony owns it, okay? So there's nothing stopping them. There's no licensing issues. They don't have to reach out to anybody. They fucking own it. So it's like, literally, you brought every other Medieval game, bring the second one, it should have the whole series. Make it happen. And most people, like a lot of people, have never even played Medieval 2. You hadn't even heard of it, okay? So it would be an opportunity for a lot more people to play the fucking game. So, win-win. And they can add trophies. Yeah. It's a damn shame. Medieval 2 is great. I would say I probably like it more than the original. And it came out in 2001. If I'm not mistaken, 2001. So it was one of the last Sony games for PS1. Okay? So, it's actually one of the most graphically impressive games on PS1. Because it came out at the very end of the life cycle from a Sony studio. So for a PS1 game, it looks really good. Maybe one of the best looking PS1 games ever. I mean, they have really big, ambitious levels. Like, the size of the levels on PS1 was really impressive. And you actually get to explore, like, huge districts of London. Like, Thames River, Whitechapel. And they added the ability to have two weapons equipped at once. And the second game had full DualShock support. So, it's really good. And like I said, most people have never even played it. So, it would be an opportunity for people to play it on a modern system. and give it the appreciation it deserves. There's also been rumors going around they're going to remake the second one, like they remade the first game, and I really hope that's the case. Because I really, really loved Medieval 2, and it deserves to be remade. And from what I heard, the Medieval remake didn't sell incredibly well, but it was made by a small studio. Yeah, like the Medieval 2 has full like DualShock controls, dude, like camera on the right stick and everything. Like I said, it was very late in the PS1's life cycle. It was one of the last Sony-made games that ever released for PlayStation. And that's also partially why nobody heard about it, because it came at the very end of the PS1's life cycle when PS2 was already out. So, you know, by that time, people kind of moved on from PS1, unfortunately. But yeah, it has full DualShock controls. It has switch between, and that's all stuff they brought into the remake of the first game, you know, that you have two weapons you can swap between, so you're not always opening the menu. So that originally came from the second game, so, and it's just a great game. And I have a soft spot in my heart for Victorian London, so it really strikes a chord with me. To the Hall of Heroes, Batman!
Hey, Danny man, how's that sword bearing up? I told you it was magic, right? I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy your chances, like?
Oh, hey, another health bottle. Literally no such thing as too much health. The time device. Yeah, this is when this game gets a little bit out there. This game, you know, previously been very, obviously medieval. When you get to the time device, things get a little steampunky. Which, you know, they mentioned the whole necromancer having all kinds of, like, mystical powers and forbidden sciences, so it kind of makes sense. But you're, like, seeing, like, steam locomotives and shit. It'll, like, kind of hit you with a tonal shift near the end. No, I'm not trying. Ah, fucking clocks. Oh yeah, I forgot you could bounce on these. Yay, mushy brains! This is your brain on drugs! They're really weird about when you can't bounce off them though. As you can see. For some reason. Oh, that's terrific. Ah, shit. Fuck. Fucking... There we go. There's a specific fucking time you're supposed to put on the clock. I think. Yeah, hold on. Wait, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it tells you. Yeah, okay, I'm dumb. Okay, hold on. Okay, so... 10 and 8. Okay. Brains! Fill me up, Scotty. I'm giving her all she's got. That face when you run out of dilithium crystals. There's a specific way you're supposed to do this. Do I have to go around? Maybe I do. Ah, fuck, I don't know. Come on. Damn it. Whee! Ah, son of a... Well, that's why you have the rewind feature, I guess. Five and 6. Okay. Oh, that's great. Run, Dan! Really? Ah, fuck. It was, it's like at this precise moment, Dan realized, I don't get paid enough for this shit. This sucks. Oh, God. No, fuck. There's gotta be a way to turn those fucking things off. Oh, it turns them off on like a timer? Okay. Oh, hey, there's a chalice. Well, son of a... I wonder, can I hit this from far away? Maybe that's what it is. No, I don't think so. How the... What the... I swear it cheats. Oh, shit. How the fuck am I even supposed to get in there? I have so many questions. Fuck. Okay, maybe I have to come. Yeah, I probably have to come back later in the. Ah, those. Oh my god, those fucking clocks and the narrow levels. What's up, bro? Are you fucking... Everything you do makes you fucking fall down, man. So give me a fucking break! Oh, for the love of fuck! Like I said, thankfully this is all taken care of in the remake. The movement is much more stable and consistent and been fine-tuned, so it's not nearly as much of a problem, honestly. There's got to be a way to deactivate this. Hold on. I might have to Google it. It's been ages since I played this game. I know there's a way to turn off those fucking force fields. I'm almost at the end of the game, so... Okay, look at him. Oh, okay. Apparently there was a trick to doing it. I beaten this game, but it has been so long I forgot. Okay, and then that disabled. Sweet! Oh my god. Oh, and it disabled that one there too. Okay, fuck. Okay, well that's good to know. Eight and 10. Okay, yeah. Bam! And then it's 5 and 6. Get through the main gate. Oh my god, and then putting the fucking thing you have to push by a fucking narrow ledge! Give me a break! There's a way to do this too. Hold on. Okay. Jump on the train. Okay. What's up, bitches? Chugga chugga! No, go back. You bitch. Chugga 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 chugga. Chugga chugga chugga. I've come to kick ass and ride this train. And I'm off this train. Okay, and that opens the way to the end of the level, but I've got to go back and get the child first. That's not a problem, because I know exactly where to go, so... Let me heal up here as much as I can. Give me the green goo! I'm drinking more green liquids than a child obsessed with Fortnite in this bitch! This stuff is greener than Shrek's piss? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to ride the train out. God fucking son of a whore! Oh my god. The fucking... You know what? This is a game from the 90s. Okay, so I'm forgiving some stuff. But putting a fucking switch you have to press right next to a fucking ledge, you can go off, it's kind of shitty. Just putting it out there. Especially in a game where the controls are kind of fucking finicky. You can't really move precisely in this game. Do you see how he moves, okay? There's no... Okay, you... Yeah, get good, okay? Gotta walk like this. Slow as fuck. Or you fucking run full speed. Like you're a fucking marathon racer. There is no in between. I just want to let you know, every time you say, get good, to somebody like that, your dick gets a little shorter. That's the law of the universe.
You prove us all wrong. Maybe it is destined to be a hero. Maybe it can defeat Zarok. The people of Gallowmere may never know of your past mistakes, and you will indeed be remembered as the people's hero. Your time in exile is over. Welcome to your new home, Sir Daniel Fortescue.
I like that, how, like, literally, when the game starts out, they treat you like you're a piece of shit. And then, by the time you get the last chalice, you're like, okay, we were wrong. And like I said, in the actual game, it's not that he was a coward, okay? If you actually, like, read up on the lore of the game, Gallowmere had had peace for centuries, and he was only made a general because he was a storyteller that earned the king's favor by telling the best stories. He was like a bard. And at the time, he made him a general as like a symbolic gesture, not expecting the necromancer to fucking take over. So it's not that Daniel was a coward, it's that he was a fucking bard. He wasn't made for that shit. And he did go onto the battlefield, he just unfortunately fucking died. So he's not like a little bitch.
Daniel, thank goodness you're still safe. I have a gift I can give to you, but sadly, I can't say how useful you will find it.
Yep, got all the chalices. Oh yeah! Hold on, I think... Let me check my trophies real quickly. Complete all levels, okay. Defeat Lord Cardok, yeah, I can do that. Give your army... hold on. Yeah, some of these I have to check. I've almost got the platinum. Trying to see how to get some of these. Okay, that's easy. Okay, I'm missing one time. I'm missing one bottle. I should be able to get it pretty quickly, though. I think one of them's in here. I know. Okay, I think I already got that one then. Fuck. Oh. I'll be able to find the missing ones pretty easily. I think one of them is here. I think. Really, bro? I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna put a gun in my mouth! Fuck! Oh my god. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. I wonder, can I just... Do I have to replay this whole fucking stage? Or can I just... get what I need and then get the fuck out of here? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, and see, the problem is the movement in this game is kind of jerky. That's not a problem in a lot of levels. But when you get to levels where you need to carefully navigate, like right fucking here, it starts to become a problem. And like I said, thankfully, they made the movement considerably less jerky in the remake. And specifically fine-tuned. You know, so like when I play this level and now you're seeing me fall into holes, and the remake, I was able to get through the entire level without falling in once, just because they made the controls way better. Yeah! God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Now I need to see if I will keep the bottle after I quit the level, or if it just took me, if it takes me to the back of the main title screen, I'd be fucking pissed, dude. Now, god damn it. Well, thanks for rewind. Okay. Okay. I don't even have to fight the enemies, so I can literally just grab the helmets and book it to the end. Well, for the most part. Here you have to fight them. It's like somebody took the little girl from Willy Wonka who ate the fucking gobstopper and told her not to, and they turned that into a guy in armor. Oompa loompa loopity loo. Fuck. Well, like when I first started playing, okay, in this game I hate this level, and the remake I actually enjoyed this level just fine, because they fixed the fucking problem. The remake was a really good remake. It's what you would hope a remake would fucking be. So, and like I said, the PSP version is a reimagining, because it's different. It was made by the same team that did the original, Sony Cambridge. It was actually the last game they made before they closed down the studio. But the remake takes a vastly different approach. Rewrites the story. It has the same levels technically, but they've been totally redesigned. And some levels were removed and others were added. And I actually kind of like the remake, the PSP version. And it's actually kind of interesting because if the PSP version had just been a straight remake, then when the PS4 remake came along, it would have been redundant and had no reason to exist. But because the PS4 version is a straight remake, whereas the PSP is a reimagining, the PSP version still stands out as its own unique thing that's worth playing. I actually like a lot of it. It has some parts that are good and some parts that are bad. I can't say I like it more than the original. I can't say I like it less than the original. I think if you're a fan of the series, you should play both versions. Because on one hand, they kind of make it a little bit more kiddie in the remake, and that sucks. But then also they got fucking Tom Baker, the guy who played the most famous Doctor Who, the fourth Doctor with the crazy scarf, to play the Grim Reaper. And he's like a constant companion, and he's fucking hilarious. So like in this game, the Grim Reaper pops up one time right here, and you talk to him for like 30 seconds. And in the remake, they expand him to like a full character, and he's the narrator. So they basically have fucking Doctor Who as the narrator. It's fucking great, man. I love Tom Baker. So they added some, they got rid of some. They added like a bunch of mini games you can play, and they're actually fun. Like you go to a carnival, and if you do all the mini games, you get like the most powerful weapon in the game. It's called Woden Brand. It's a super awesome sword. They added like actual combos with the swords you can do, because in this game it's pretty much just regular attack, circle, and you can still do that, but you can actually chain together combos and shit. So the combat in the PSP version is more in depth. They got rid of parts that were more frustrating, and then they added new parts. They have this whole level, it's really cool, called Scurvy Docks, where it's like this entire pirate village. And it's unlike anything in the regular game. Like, you go to a pirate ship, there's like a huge, like, literal, like, dock, and it's pretty cool. The only problem is, they got rid of, one of the best parts of this game is called the Asylum, and you have, navigate your way through this maze to get to the end, and then go inside the Asylum, and due to time constraints, they had to cut out the Asylum grounds level, which most people thought was their, like, favorite level in the original game. So people were rightfully pissed about them cutting out one of people's favorite levels, but then they replaced it with Scurvy Docks. That's fucking awesome. So it's a mixed bag. And like I said, I would love to see them remake the second game, or at the very least, just fucking re-release the PS1 version. Okay, they own the fucking rights. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that will stop them. It's like you've done literally every other Medieval game. Just make it happen. Okay, there are tons of games where they may want to do it, but there are licensing issues. This is not that case. And hardly anybody's ever played fucking the game, so honestly, it'd be a fucking tremendous opportunity. Yeah, for the next console. Well, I'd say we're probably gonna get PS6 or whatever in fucking, 2028. I would say ordinarily, okay, up until now, the last 2 or 3 generations of consoles had done 7 years, or 6 to 7. PS2 to PS3, 6 years. PS3 to PS4, 7 years. PS4 to PS5, 7 years. But then COVID happened and significantly slowed down the lifespan of the console. So, we might get a couple extra years out of this gen. Considering this gen got handicapped coming out of the gate. Now I have to kill the dragon that pops out of this. But it's trickier, because you can only damage its fucking head. Awesome. Thankfully, this level has a premature exit I can just pop out of. So I don't have to replay the whole fucking thing. They put it that there in case you didn't get the dragon armor, because you need the dragon armor to fucking progress. Which is also something people tell you, because you go through the game and not get the gems, like, oh yeah, and then, oh nope, you gotta go back. Kind of a dickish kind of progress blocker. And then, I've almost got everything. Hold on. Let me check my trophies real quick. Complete all the levels, defeat the... Okay, so... Well, one is to collect a lot of coins. Collect every weapon. I feel like oh, okay. Fry a dozen imps with lightning. Get a game over fight. Okay, so... Okay. Some of these are easy, some not so much. None of them are, like, truly awful, but some of them take time. Alright, now I'm gonna go back really quickly and play through the Hilltop Mausoleum. You have to beat the stained glass demon, the boss in that, with just Dan's arm. Thankfully, it's not that difficult. You can use the rest of the weapon normally. Some of these I definitely need help to get. Like, so some of them are for, like, fighting enemies with lightning. Okay. Some of these require you to replay levels. Colonel Fortescue's special recipe. Oh, that's great. Chicken. Yeah, I had to throw him part of the thing. Okay, yeah, that's right, I gotta come back for this. Ah, fucking glass, man. Who knows, man? Only 19 days? Well, hold on. Let me see. It's the 21st. The Shadows of the Earth Tree comes out. 19 days! To Shadows of the Earth Tree, baby! Oh, shit, wrong way. Fuck. I know, is it? God, sometimes I get... I'm super stoked for Shadow of the Erdtree, man. Although it's like, I wonder, like, part of me wants to replay Elden Ring again, and then part of me is like, don't do it. Wait, you know what I mean? But then I also want to, you know, clear the trophies. The only trophy I haven't gotten really... Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, that's so fucked up, man. Oh, but funny. Oh, that's fucking Majin waiting for Shadow of the Erdtree. Ah, the land of shadows. Oh, God. Honestly, fucking beating this guy with just Dan's arm is doable. It's just more annoying than anything else. It's honestly just more tedious than anything. That's not terrible, but... Well, I got about halfway down, so we're getting there. Slowly but surely, whittling this bitch down. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited for Shadow of the Erdtree, dude. Like, I'm more excited for Shadow of the Erdtree than most, like, full fucking games. And honestly, considering the size of this game, this is almost like just buying a full game. Like, there were people saying that it could take you up to 70 hours to see it and do everything, okay? That's just, like, full game length. That's bigger than fucking Bloodborne, or Dark Souls 3, or 1 or 2. So... yeah. That's what some leakers were saying, right? I mean, obviously, that's if you want to do everything. I'm sure you can blaze through it a lot quicker. But obviously, if you're like me, I'm going to want to do everything. Okay, I basically did everything in the base game. I did, like, every cave, you know what I mean saying? Like, I did pretty much all you could do in the base game. So, I took my time and really fucking played it. The only problem with the base game was that it could get a little bit repetitive with the recycle bosses. But Miyazaki was specifically saying that, you know, they listened to feedback from the base game and they heard what people were saying about recycle bosses. And, you know, some of the caves looking the same because you, like, go into a cave and, like, oh, this cave is nearly identical to another cave. And that kind of sucks. He said he specifically took into account, they specifically took into account the complaints that people made. I'm sorry. They specifically took into account the complaints that people made about the base game and aimed to fix them, and that they heard that the recycle bosses and the similar caves were one of the biggest problems, so they fixed it. So that should not happen. So they clearly heard the fan feedback and are taking it into account. And yeah, if you ask the general Souls-like community what the biggest problem with Elden Ring was, not like people who don't like it, but people who did like it, it's usually the recycle bosses and the similar cave layouts. Because you will get caves or mines that are super cool and fresh, you know what I mean, that are different. But I would, like, go into a hero's grave and be like, oh, great, this grave looks the same as the last grave. Oh, this catacomb looks the same as the last catacomb. And there'd be a lot of cases where the catacombs were very similar. Now, like I said, to Elden Ring's credit, there were a lot of caves and stuff that were unique. And all of the minor dungeons, like the side dungeons, like the Shaded Ruins, those were unique. But when it came to some of the caves, you could definitely tell they copied and pasted in places with bosses and the layouts. So, but they specifically said, Miyazaki specifically said in an interview that they listened to all the complaints and fan feedback that people had, and they took it into account when making this DLC, and that they are one of the main focus of this DLC was to make it so that the region was denser and had less repetition. So there were people who complained that they recycled too much stuff, and there were people who complained that the map wasn't as dense. So they aimed on making this way less repetition and way denser, which, yes, okay? And according to the leaker, and you have to take this with a grain of salt, but this leaker has a credible track record, and he has accurately leaked stuff about Shadows of the Erdtree before. The same guy who's doing this leak was the one who leaked the announcement for the DLC. It will have 4 legacy dungeons. 4, okay? For the record, the base game only has fucking 6, okay? 4. I honestly, when they first announced the DLC, dude, I thought there was going to be 1, okay? 1 new region, 1 new legacy dungeon, because typically in Elden Ring, that's how it goes. Each region, main region, has 1 dungeon, except for Altus Plateau that had 2, but that's to make up for the fact that Caelid doesn't have any major legacy dungeons, okay? So basically, it evens out to 6 regions, 6 dungeons. So I thought, oh, we're doing 1 region, gonna have 1 dungeon. Fucking 4, nearly as many as the base game. And you know how big the fucking legacy dungeon is. We're talking fucking Stormvale Castle, Raya Lucaria. They are fucking enormous. And they've also confirmed that there's going to be minor side dungeons, or not minor, but side dungeons that are not as big as legacy dungeons, but are still bigger than caves. You know, like the Shaded Ruins. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean when I say that? Like, the Shaded Ruins, the Rune-strewn Precipice, dungeons that are bigger than the standard catacombs and caves, but small and legacy dungeons. They're like in between. You know what I mean? They've confirmed there's going to be that. So we're going to have 4 legacy dungeons. We're going to have a bunch, who knows how many, side dungeons, and then we're going to have caves as well. Okay, so there is a fucking lot. And like I said, it could be underground. And you know, Underground, and I've said this before, I've said it a million times, Underground was my favorite part of Elden Ring. The Underground truly caught me off guard. I did not expect the map to be so big underneath, and I did not expect the environments. You know, you go down the elevator, and it's like, I'm almost not underground. There's a fucking sky of stars. Oh, there's a whole lost city underground? What the fuck? Like, the Underground was the highlight of the entire game for me. I loved it. Giant ants, all that shit, like it was, I loved it, man. Sophia Underground, the fucking Viking spirits, being able to, the Underground being so big you can ride your fucking horse around. Lost cities, like the jumping through the hole that the comet makes, and there's like parts that are suspended in anti-gravity. Loved Underground, okay? So if they have another Underground region in the DLC, I will flip. And you think they would, considering it's not just me who says that. For a lot of people I've talked to, the Underground was one of the highlights of the entire game. So you'd think if they were listening to fan feedback, they'd be like, okay, people really loved the Underground, so let's do more. You know what I mean? Like, the community's been pretty clear about loving the Underground, so you'd hope they'd, okay, people really like this, so we should do more. Can you imagine that? As big as the DLC is, you think that you know how big the DLC is, then, oh, there's an entire underlayer. It's like, oh, shit. I could see them doing that. So I'm excited. And I really can't wait to see what they do. And what the boss fights do. Because you have to understand, Elden Ring was great. I love Elden Ring. But Elden Ring is probably one of the toughest Souls-like games for them to make, okay? All of the stuff that they had made for Souls-likes before, okay, doesn't exactly work in an open world. A large part of Elden Ring was figuring out how to make the stuff that worked in a linear environment work in an open world without losing the Souls-like charm, without making it like every other open world game. And so they had to redesign virtually every staple of the game to get it to work in an open world. You know, they couldn't just take what they did in Dark Souls 3 and throw it into a pot. They had to redesign it to fit in an open world. So, like, they had to redraft the entire design blueprint, you know, and figure out how to make it work. Then they had to rejigger the engine because their engine was not made to handle open areas like that. You know what I'm saying? The engine was made for much, much small areas, so they had to redesign the tech. So a large part of Elden Ring was figuring it out, how to make it work, because nobody had done an open world Souls-like game like that. You know what I mean? So they were stepping into uncharted territory, even for them. But they, with the base game, they created the foundation, the blueprint, okay? And it could be rough around the edges. There definitely wasn't perfect. I love Elden Ring, but it wasn't perfect. But you could tell there were some rough spots because they were still trying to figure it out. It was work in progress, okay? But they learned so much from making Elden Ring, okay? And they set the foundation. And with this DLC, they didn't have to figure out how to make it work. They had already done the hard part. They had already figured out how to make it work. They had already altered the engine to do the open areas. They had already designed the blueprint. So for this DLC, they didn't have to figure any of that out. They just had 2.5 years to just content. Just make straight up focus on content. That's a lot of time to focus on just pushing out areas, maps, and enemies. And because they started working on it after the main game concluded and they were able to listen to all the fan feedback, they were able to take into account what people liked and what people didn't like and hear it and design the game around that. So I don't just think that this DLC is going to match the base game. I think it's going to far exceed it, and I think it is literally going to be so much better than the base game, it's going to be hard going back. And not that the base game is bad, but like literally, they were able to take everything they learned from the base game, every bit of fan feedback, here's what we liked, here's what we didn't like from the community, and crafted a DLC with that in mind from the ground up. I think it is going to far surpass the main game, and I think potentially it has the opportunity to be the best shit that FromSoft has ever done. And I think that this DLC is going to have people's fucking jaws on the floor. Okay, I mean, just look at the other DLCs. Okay, the Old Hunters. People love the Old Hunters. I love the Old Hunters. The Old Hunters is probably my favorite part of Bloodborne. They made that DLC in 6 months. Think of what they could have done with 2.5 fucking years of dev time for the Old Hunters. Okay, so I'm really excited for this. And like I said, 70 hours. It's basically its own fucking game. It's almost like we're getting Elden Ring too early. Yeah, exactly. I can definitely see that. It is just like Miyazaki, man. To be like, oh, you thought he was the final boss? Surprise! He loves trolling people, dude. He loves subverting people's expectations. So yeah, I can totally see that. Plus, they're adding in like the memory system from Sekiro, where you just buff your stats. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. God, I would just quit, man. That we know that it's gonna have a memory stat where you're gonna upgrade your powers in another way. It's like a new type of upgrade. And he said that is gonna give you a lot of flexibility because apparently you can do most of the DLC in any order. They don't just say, well, you have to do this. Like, I think you're gonna be able to do any of the 4 dungeons in any order. But, so, as you go through each one and complete it and you get the memory, you're going to get a big buff. So, you'll be able to choose how to do it. Like, so, you can do all 4 dungeons in any order, but, yeah, exactly. Well, it's not only that, but I think it's also a way they're going to try. I think they're kind of playing into a system from Elden Ring where, you could choose. You know what I mean? Like, say you're having a trouble with the dungeon, and it's really giving you a problem. This one specific dungeon. You could just say, oh, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do this dungeon, and get a big-ass buff, and then I'm going to come back. So it gives you freedom to, make certain parts easier. You're like, oh, I'm having trouble doing this dungeon, so let me go do the other ones, and then come back when I'm souped up and fucking make this dungeon my bitch. So that's, so it's a double-edged sword. And I can kind of understand how they don't want max level characters just blowing through it, dude. If you waited 2.5 years, for this DLC, and then you just went in through it with a max level character and just one-shotted everything, that would fucking suck. So they're trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay. Oh, fuck. The trophy didn't pop. I was really concerned. Thank God it did. If I had to do that again, I would jump off of a bridge. Oh, holy balls. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, I don't think it's going to be like you're powerless. I'm certain I'm certain me and you with our high-level characters going to have an advantage. Okay? It's just made so we're not going to one-shot everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm certain we're going to have the leap over somebody who just did the main stuff. It just not one-shotting everything. I don't think they're going to, like, make it so where it feels like, oh my god, we're, like, level 1 again. So, and I'm really excited to see what new tools they have. Yeah, exactly. It's that feeling of overcoming a mountain. But it's not just, and see, I've tried to explain it to people. It's not just because it's hard, okay? It's because it's hard and fair. Anybody can make a hard game, okay? Anybody could. Just make the hardest game ever in the most bullshit way. It's much harder to actually make a game be hard and fair. Hold on, I'm checking my trophies real quick. Okay. It's the balance. The Souls games are hard, but they're fair. That's what people don't understand. They see it and they think, oh, it's hard. But the crucial element is but fair, okay? Because if it was just cheap, nobody would fucking like it. And yeah, obviously, some, the games have parts that are cheap. They're not perfect. There are a couple parts where it's like, yeah, this is kind of bullshit. But for the most part, 95% of the time, they're hard but fair. And then a lot of people don't get it's the atmosphere. The Souls games are a masterclass in world building and atmosphere. Trying to make sure. Yeah, Sekiro's so great, dude. Sekiro also, like, not enough people play Sekiro, man. Half the community I've talked to has never played Sekiro, and I'm like, Sekiro's so fucking good. Or, like, a lot of them chose to, like, betray. A lot of them chose the bad ending in Sekiro, where you side with Owl. And that breaks my heart that they chose that. I mean, not because, like, narratively it sucks that you have to, like, kill him and all that. But when you take that ending, you miss out on the Divine Fountainhead Palace. Okay? That is one of the best areas in Sekiro, and one of the best areas in any fucking Souls-like, man. I love that area. The ethereal fucking, like, corrupted heaven look of it. The fucking, like, oh, God, I love that area. Okay, let me see. Well, the water parts do, but the actual look and level layout I love, dude. Like, the atmosphere is just creepy and dark and twisted. Okay. I'm trying to... Okay, I gotta quickly go into the Crystal Caves. I've almost got this wrapped up. I should be able to knock this out and get the Platinum Trophy for this very soon. 38! On my way to 40! Yeah, okay, I couldn't do that, man. Okay? I would die. I could not. I mean, yeah. I imagine so. Like, that sounds like fucking hell, man. Okay? The most I've ever done is 10 hours. Fuck. The most I've ever done is 10 hours, and even then, by the end of that, I was like, nah, I'm good. The only reason I did it was because I saw I had 8.5 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I'm 8.5 hours, I'm most of the way there, and even still, by the end of it, I was like, kill me. Like, I mean, I appreciate his tenacity, but you gotta be careful, because people who do that are the people you hear about, like, they're playing a game, and they fall over and die. You know what I mean? Like, oh, a guy was playing a game, his heart explodes. Like, what kind of person that happened to? That kind of person. Oh, God. The same shit happened with Kai Cenat, man. Well, he didn't play 30 hours straight, but literally, I think for like 4 days, like, he would go to sleep on stream, wake up, play Elden Ring till he couldn't do it anymore, go to sleep, wake up, like... I don't even like Kai Cenat. Because he's one of those streamers that thinks that loud equals funny. I get loud sometimes, but like, you know what I mean? Like, his whole idea of comedy or content is screaming as loud as he possibly can. Just being loud, just to be loud. I could not do that. It's like IShowSpeed does the same shit. Like, I'm sure you've seen the meme where it's just like IShowSpeed just sitting there like, screaming mom at the top of his fucking lungs. It looks like he's gonna burst a blood vessel. That's not funny to me. That annoys me. So, I'm not even a fan of Kai Cenat. Okay? But even I have to respect that fucking grind, man. Okay? I mean, don't get me wrong. I can definitely get loud when I get excited or when I get pissed off. But, I'm not sitting there screaming at the top of my fucking lungs. And he's not like excited legitimately. He's like yelling just to yell. That's the problem. It's different when it's like genuine, and then he's just like trying to farm responses. After a certain point, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you're hurting my ears, bro. I'll get loud, but it's like because I'm genuinely into what I'm talking about, and then I'll come back down. I don't literally sit there for hours fucking screaming. That would kill me, honestly. Oh, god damn it. What was my first Souls game? Actually, okay, so that's kind of a double-edged answer. My first Souls game, technically speaking, was Dark Souls 1. I was at a friend's house, and I saw him playing it. He was in Sin's Fortress. This was back on the original 360 version. So this was like 2012, I think. And I played it a little bit, and I thought, oh, it was okay. But the first Dark Souls game I really played was Dark Souls 2. I was at a friend's house, and they were big into Dark Souls, and right when Dark Souls 2 came out, they got it. And they were walking around in the shaded woods, you know, with the invisible dudes, and I'm like, hey, can I play? And I played it for a while. I'm like, okay, I kind of like this. Oh, man. And I played Dark Souls 2, and I'm just like, man, I really dig this. And, like, I digged it so much that, like, I actually went and earned, like, $40 cleaning my aunt's house at the time. Because this is 2014. I was 17 when it came out, going on 18. Yeah, I wasn't even 18 yet. And I worked at my aunt's house, got $40 because it was cheaper, and bought it myself, for myself, because I liked it so much. I've always loved Dark Souls 2. Damn it. Fuck. You have to hit yourself with the crystals. Bit tricky to do. Damn it. There we go, finally. I can also use this level to grind up for one of the last trophies. You have to get a certain amount of gold, and that place right there has a lot of gold. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's right here. I forgot. I have to go this way. No. Oh, more gold. No, I have to go back down the hall and go one way. Sometimes the camera angles in this game can make things needlessly fucking difficult. I'm honestly tempted to just fucking play the PSP version after this. Or play the fucking remake. Just because it is infinitely superior. I can quickly grind this level out to get the gold coins I need, because I just need to get the thing, run back, and then get to the behind the cave, because there's all that gold. So I'll probably do that real quick. That's the most reliable place to get gold. I've got like 3 or 4 trophies left, and the last couple ones are just beating the game, so after I just do a little bit more grinding, I can just kind of clear out. And I have the platinum for the PS4 Medieval. I have the platinum for the PSP Medieval. So like, if I get this, I can literally say I have the platinum for every fucking version of Medieval 1. And then if they bring they bring Medieval 2, I can say I have the platinum for the whole fucking series. Okay, so somebody needs to get on that. Goddamn, falling off ledges. I really enjoy Medieval. I'm a big fan of platformers, and I'm a big fan of whimsical gothic stuff. I can't even properly explain it, but it's a certain type of aesthetic I'm a really big fan of. If you've ever played Ghosts and Goblins or Maximo, it's like, it's dark and gothic, but it's also kind of silly. But it's not so silly it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fine line. So it's like dark, but kind of mischievous as well. Like, old classic Disney films. You know what I mean? Where they were kid friendly, but they were also kind of dark and grim. Back when Disney used to be good. Or, well, I mean, obviously, so Tim Burton, where it's like he deals with a lot of graphic shit, but he's got a kind of tongue-in-cheek, silly attitude to it, like Edward Scissorhands, Nightmare Before Christmas, stuff like that. I'm a big fan of that type of thing, that aesthetic. So I really like this game and what it's got going on. I've also said I'm going to be trying to get Sly Cooper when it comes out on the 6th. I don't know what the price is going to be. It could be 10 or 15 bucks. I'm hoping it's going to be 10 bucks. We'll see. Even if it's 15. I have the platinum for Sly Cooper 1 already. So okay, hold on a second. I'm going to end this part here. I'll be back in just a little bit. If you're still awake, then I'm glad to have you. If you want to go to bed, I get it. Either way, man, I got to talk to my